Hello, this is Marie Diaries. Welcome to my channel where tarot readings is one of the few things that I'm interested in and something new that I've been learning. This reading can or may not resonate, so keep what does and leave the rest where you see it. With it being well over 7 billion individuals in the world, don't let it affect you if it's not making sense to your world. Any and all signs are welcome to my readings that you watch when you decide to click on my channel and watch the videos. Alright, so you can see the title of the video. It says, why either the male or the females, um, why do other people be worried about what people are, you know, choosing to do with their sexual activity or their sexual background? Like, why are they so worried about what the next is doing? So I wanted to see if I can get a little bit of answers. I'm gonna do like 30 minutes for this reading, and then I'm gonna be ending the video. So I do have 30 minutes on the clock. All right, so I think I'm gonna actually use this other deck also. I know I don't use it. I haven't been using it a lot, but I'm gonna use it for this video. And we're gonna use the tarot deck, so that's gonna be obvious. But I'm gonna see if I can use that deck also. Let me see if I can pull back a little bit. I'm be messing with this camera. I mean this tripod. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with the tarot deck. So we need to know why, especially with 2022, why do people, women or men, why other, definitely it could be, so like me being a female, it could be other women worried about me, or it could be other men. Like it could be either or for whoever you feel like, you know, could be doing this. Like why do they like why do they care what someone else is doing with their sexual activity, or just like their sexual life, So let's see what we get from the tarot deck. So I was like I just started shuffling these when I got on the video to do this video, but I just wanted to do it some more. Okay, so let's see. Let's actually see what I get from. Oh, we got the the Knight of Wands just came out. That was the first card out, and I know that's the because that's actually my sign. It says the creator, because you are the creator of your what you want or whatever. Whether you want to be intimate with someone or what, or that's your choice. It's nobody else's decision or their choice, or what you're choosing to do with your your private part, your sexual history or preferences. I mean, long as you're doing it long as you're doing it in a positive, like, long as you're, I don't know, how could I explain that? Like it's like people be so worried about what you doing, like, because you're not out here like kidnapping people, or the R word people. You're not doing that. um you're just you're having, like, say if you're dating, and you end up like the dating of you with someone, it starts, it could be exhaustion with the Nine of Wands coming out, but it could be exhausting. But like, say if you dating somebody, and then you guys, you up the level of the relationships from dating to actually like being exclusive, you're choosing to take that next step with that person to get intimate with them. Or maybe you may not even go up to the next level, and you go from dating, you go right to being intimate with that person. I feel like if you guys are agreeing on that, I feel like that's what it's gonna be, because that's what you want it to be. You want to be you both agreeing on doing what you're deciding to do, whether it's you two deciding to be sexual with each other, or you deciding to add somebody else in there, or whatever have you. It's you. We got the Queen of Cups, so receptivity with the Queen of Cups. We got the King of Wands coming back, the Creator, and then we got the Devil, conditioning. So it's like you could be someone who's in your feelings, like very emotional, very sensual, very sexual. You're very forward in your movement. You're of what you want. Like you're the creator of your domain. You're the creator of what you want. But sometimes people could be in certain, you know, um, or what they try to like put out, or what they try to portray, or whatever have they could be in this devil energy, where they be trying to condition people, like trying to basically, I feel like, tell people what they should and shouldn't do. um but they don't take that same what they telling trying to tell somebody else what to do. They not taking it and using it for themselves. So like, or they be trying to say like, oh, because you're single, you don't have nobody, this, that, and the third. Maybe you could be someone who's choosing, like you have been, you know, sexual in the past, but now you're choosing to be more uh, cautious, or more thinking as to what you want to do. Like you want to be more. I'm thinking focused or precise on like what you want from a relationship, or what you want from a person in general, before it even gets to being sexual. But I don't know. It's like people, yeah, because you're the source. Whoever this is for, we already seen the King of Wands. Now we got the Ace of Wands. So you're the creator, the source of what you want, or what you allow. And no one, especially with 2022, no one should be allowed to dictate uh, how they feel like what you should be doing with your 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 peen, or your cherry. You should be. I don't know what else word to use right now, but that's what I came up with. You should be allowed to dictate what you want to do with yourself. Like long as you know what you're doing, um, and what you're involving yourself in. Like I just seen the comparison card. I think that was either the Six of Wands or the Five of Wands. I think that was either the Six of Swords or the Five of Swords, with comparison. Yeah, you got the Three of Cups coming out, celebration. Yeah, you could be want someone, you want to be in this like type of third party, or polygamy type relationships, and then people could be worried about what you're doing, or you just want to be someone who celebrates. But I feel like no one should be trying to down talk you because of you could be allowing yourself to partake in. So yeah, I think people just like, they like to butt in people, they business a lot, or like, feel they got the right to comment on what somebody else should be doing with their sexual background, or their sexual parts, or whatever. But the same stuff they be talking about for you, they end up doing that themselves. So it's like they be, I guess I would say, contradicting themselves, you know. Yeah, with this new vision, the Hangman card, like they be contradicting themselves. Like they be saying, to me, they feel like they be saying one thing and then they say something else, but then whatever they saying you doing, they end up finding some way to end up doing it. And this is the Hangman card. and that says new vision on it. So let me go ahead and put 20 minutes on the clock because I had already, so we took 10 minutes away. So I already was talking or whatever. But let's see, 2022. Why do women or men that, I'm gonna say that don't really like you or care for another person or that person that they're speaking on? Why do they worry about what you're doing with your private part? So we got the death card that came out. That says transformation. We got the Nine of Cups, which is laziness, and the Lover's card was choice. Like they're making a choice to stay in this Nine of Cups energy. Like they're making this choice, but this death or transformation, this ending, could be of them being in this Nine of Cups energy, and like they're making a choice. Like you could be actually one that's like going through this transformation, this ending, to attract actually a partner. Like you're not just focusing on um being with whoever this and that and third that they like they could be out here trying to say you are or whatever. Yeah, you could be manifesting this with this magician card at the back of the deck. Is you trying to put into existence um your counterpart or your lover or whatever. With the ten of swords also being at the back of the deck, you're manifesting to have a rebirth, a celebration with this three of cups at the back of the deck. But they could be so focused on um they could be someone who's silenced. Like they could be so focused on you holding on to a relationship or holding on to what you did in the past with this star card, the four of pentacles, and the nine of swords. So we got silence, the misery, the sorrow. Yeah, they could be trying to focus on you holding on to something or holding on to things that you might have partake partook in the past or whatever. Like they could be holding on to that uh kind of person or whatever, like, and just thinking like, oh, that's what they all about, that's all they do. That's they could be focusing on the negative stuff. But that same stuff that they be talking about you is like the same thing that they end up putting themselves in that type of situation or whatever. Let's see what else. We got 1727 on the clock. What else do we want to see from this tarot deck that pertains to this reading right now as to why women or men, why are they so focused on what someone else is doing with their sexual history, background, relationship, whatever? Why are they so focused on what someone else is doing with their sexual relationship? Because they may be feeling like you have possibilities with this two of wands coming out. Like they feel like you got all these options, or you're picking, you're not deciding to pick what you want. You got all these possibilities. So yeah, with the ace of swords being at the back of the deck, so this could be true. Like they more focused on what you got going on. Like 'cause they feel like you got all these possibilities and stuff. um So we got the Ten of Pentacles that just came out, and the Knight of Swords, which is fighting. So it could be like, it could be all these people that's worried about what you doing with your private area, whether it's your peen or your cherry. They worried about what you. It's like it could be up to 10 people. Like this a whole gang stalking, like physically internet stalking, all of that. They worried about what you doing with your stuff or what you did with your stuff in the past. And it could be causing them in this Knight of Swords energy where they want to be fighting, and like it's all this he said, she said, everybody going back and forth. Anything else to clarify or anything you want us to see? Yeah, but something could be coming to a change with this World card coming out. Like something could be definitely coming to a change. Like you could be bringing in this change with the World card out here. All right, yeah, you could be putting in this change that You want to participate in a Four of Wands energy, like whether that's being in like a long-term relationship or getting married with the Two of Swords, be it, the Two of Swords with the Lovers card being at the back of the deck. I meant to say the like the Twin Flame card or the Two of Cups. Yeah, you could be changing, um or what's that, the world, right? um no, that's the will, not the world. The will, you could be changing, to focus on more having, a long-term relationship, something that you see like as a marriage, like not necessarily that you're gonna get married, but you could want to get married, and you want to be, you choose to be in this lovers type energy, like you making that choice to work towards something that is longer lasting, um mentally, physically, emotionally, like all of that. You're looking for something more permanent, not something short term. Whether everything is not going to be perfect. I'm not going to say that, but you're willing to put in that effort, even though people focusing on this Eight of Swords energy, which is this guilt. Like they focus on you being in, like confused, maybe, confusion, and like you don't know what you want to do, or you just all over the place. Yeah, with the Seven of Wands being at the back of the deck, so they trying to focus, they thinking that they trying to focus on you being in this Eight of Swords with guilt, the Seven of Wands with stress, like they feeling like you being some kind of rebel, and that's the Emperor card. So they feeling like, because you feel like you somebody in authority, you gonna be in all this stress and, Eight of Swords energy, like you trying to like, but maybe that's not what you really like. Maybe you just trying to figure yourself out, or you could be actually going through some like real life stuff that's, could have you in this Hangman energy with this new vision. Yeah, not that you trying to cause that to happen purposely, but you could just be somebody that's going through stuff. Yeah. And then these people want to come in and bring in this Five of Wands energy, like competition, fighting, conflicts, and everything. So it could have you stuck in this Hangman energy because they so focused on what you doing. But with the Ace of Wands coming out, the Source, and then the Eight of Cups letting go, this is what you focus on. You focus on, moving forward and letting go of stuff from the past, letting go of being in competition and fighting with all these other people who's focusing on you, and all the time that they focusing on you, they not focusing on themselves. They focusing on what you doing, but at the same time, while they focusing on you, what are they doing? You know, the same stuff that they talking about is the same stuff that they choosing to entertain, uh, down the line, or in some part of they sexual life, they love life, whatever, relationship life, whatever the heck you want to call it. All right, what else do we need to see from this tarot deck that pertains to this reading right now, as like why women or men be focused on. We got the six. Yeah, they be it be causing them burdens because they be so focused on what you like. They so focused on what you doing. Like, look, the guy got his hand pointed at, or whatever. This is a woman, a man, whatever. They in this burden energy because they focusing on you in a negative way when they not trying to let go and move on. They want to keep you in that Five of Wands energy. Whether it's not even fighting with you, they got these low key, wanting to be in competition with you, or just plain talk about you in the, now we got the going with the flow. This is the Ace of Cups with the Tower card is breakthrough, and then we got the King of Swords is control. Yeah, you could be someone who's looking to go towards this Ace of Cup energy. You know, um, this is the Justice card. So you're trying to have some kind of breakthrough. You're putting the work in. You putting your foot down to stay in control of yourself. You're not letting these other people put you in this Five of Wands and Six of Swords energy with this totality, like competition, fighting, arguments, and these burdens. You're not letting them keep you in that energy, because you know what you're working on and what you're working towards, how you're trying to better yourself. You know, it might not happen overnight, but it's something that you're definitely putting in the work towards. I mean, nobody's perfect at the end of the day. Everybody got their fault for something. So we got 10 minutes left on the clock. So what else do we want to see from this other deck that pertains to why women or men be focused on what somebody else is doing with their sexual parts or their sexual history? What do we need to see from this tarot deck that pertains to this reading right now? Please and thank you. Is there anything from this deck that we need to see that pertains to this reading right now? For why other women? All right, we got spear, and it says heartache over what you no longer have. So somebody could be in this kind of heartache energy. It says spear, and again it says heartache over what you no longer have. So somebody could be, maybe they could be mad about you not having this, or they feel like you could be in some kind of heartache over something you don't have no more, or I don't know. It feel like it's just giving me the energy of people being worried about something that don't have nothing to do with them. And then we got horseshoe, we got good luck. So maybe they could be feeling like you could be some kind of good luck. You attract a lot of attention, a lot of people. And maybe that's why they be so worried about what you're doing, whether you're a man or a woman. All right, we got haystack. It says karma. You will reap what you have sown. So yeah, they be feeling like, because I don't know. I guess certain things that you could be doing, you gonna reap the karma that you sown. Like if they feel like you doing too much, they feel like, oh, you're gonna get what's coming to you, or they feel like but we okay, so yeah, they just in this karma energy, like, and then I feel like they could be purposely doing that, trying to cause karma, because they so focused on what you're doing, but like I said, they focused on what you're doing, but at the same time, somewhere down the line, they end up following in your footsteps. We got needle and thread. It says a sincere wish will be granted. Like they feel like you yeah, the sincere gift that will be granted is this Ace of Cups, this Justice, and this King of Swords. Which you going with the flow, you having this breakthrough, and you're in control of your destiny. You're in control of what you're trying to work from or work out of and to work towards. You know, we got the V. It says victory in some endeavor. Like they maybe thought that you had victory in the people that you chose to be with, or whoever you have been entertaining, or whatever. What else from this deck pertains to this? Why in 2022 do men or women be worried about what you're doing with your sexual history or whatever? We got boot. It says increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yeah, you're you're increasing your efforts in what you want to achieve in your goals, and your goals could be going with the flow, having this justice, this breakthrough, to be in this King of Swords energy. Whether you're a male or female, you're taking control of um, what you're really participating in, and what leaving behind or whatever. Yeah, with this ring card coming out, we did see the Four of Wands and the Lovers card. With the ring coming out, it says a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Like, yeah, you could be focusing on moving towards bigger and better things, longer lasting relationship, longer lasting happiness. Overall, just happiness. Anything else you want us to see from this deck that pertains to? All right, we got an axe. It says forces working against you. So yeah, people definitely could be working against you, like especially speaking on you in a negative light, speaking on you doing this, you doing that, and you might not even actually be doing that. So the axe is said again, it said forces working against you. All right, what else from these cards? We're not gonna take those that just fell. I'm gonna put those back because I kind of like threw them out there. But what else do we, if anything that we need to see from this deck that pertains to this reading right now? We got finger. It says warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. So this could be something that's been a problem, or it could be a problem about people worrying about what you're what you're doing, you know, as far as your no, especially when it's in a negative, like when they trying to like degrade you and down talk you, you know, this could be a warning of a problem to arise. Like they want to keep you in this six of swords energy, but they don't feel like you're able to let go or move on. You know, we did see the five of wands and the eight of swords. Like they want to have you in this guilt energy, like you can't do better, you can't be better. All right, we got seahorse. It says family matters. So family could be actually involved in all of this going on, with family matters coming out with the seahorse. So like family could be involved in all of this as far as the men or women who are caring about what you're doing with your sexual parts or your sexual history or whatever how you want to say it. Anything else from this deck that pertains to this reading right now, please and thank you. All right, so we got the month of September. So something could have happened in September, or your birthday month could be in September. Something about September could be significant. And then we got pen. It says new job or new career. Like, so yeah, you could be working on new jobs, new money. That's why you're in this going with the flow with the ace of cups, the justice with the breakthrough, and then the king of swords with control. You could be bringing in new money or new job ventures or new entrepreneur jobs, whatever you're focusing on. Anything else from this pile that pertains to this reading right now? We got chair empty. It says someone is leaving your life. So yeah, someone could actually be leaving someone's life because of what someone else is saying to them or about you or whatever. Like because of them focusing on what you're doing or what they think you're doing, as far as your sexual life or activity or whatever have you. It says vulture. It says depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Yeah, they could be have you in that feeling. We did see the eight of swords with guilt. We did see the six of swords with burden. We seen the eight of cups with let go. We seen the hangman. Like you definitely could be having a new vision though. You know, you're someone who's like you could be a rebel with this emperor card out here. Someone in authority, whether you're a father figure or even a female. You know, you could be in your masculine. You know, using your masculine energy to get out of some kind of depression and anxiety. You know, because you definitely could have people worried that you know it could be some that's not against you, but at the same time, I feel like it could be more people that's against than for you, because people tend to do that a lot of times. They team up and focus on the negative instead of focusing on like to be for someone or like helping someone out or just just being more in a positive energy, more focused on trying to tear someone down. You got hammock. It says taking a vacation physically or mentally. Yeah, you could definitely be someone who wants to take a vacation, whether it's physically or mentally. And then we got something with career coming out again. So now we got something with career coming out twice. We got the career and then we got the pen. It says new job and career. And I feel like that's why we got the king of swords coming out, because you as someone who's in control, you know what you need to work on or what you need to get through. You having this breakthrough with the justice card. So yeah. And they could be focusing on you too much because I don't know, maybe they just feel like you're so interesting that that's what they need to be focusing on. Like, yeah, they could be manifesting this with the magician at the back of the deck, with the six of pentacles, compromise. They could be manifesting to compromise and they know you could be in this King of Cups energy, whether you're male or female. You're working on healing and going towards better. Yeah, with 17 seconds left on the clock. Um, let's see. Let's get one of these. Let's see. I don't know if I want this stick or the other one. I think I'm gonna use this one. Okay, so let's see. I think I got them all. So we're gonna put these back, and let's see what comes out with this stick. So what do we need to see to close out this reading that I am doing right now at this present moment? What do we need to see from this deck to close out this reading? For why do men or women worry about what the next person is doing with their sexual parts or history or relationships if it's not affecting their life? What is the outcome, or what's the overall, what do we need to see for the from this deck that could be like the outcome for this reading? Please and thank you. Or anything, whatever you want us to see from this deck to close out this reading. My spirit guides, my angels, the archangels of the Most High. Anything you want us to see to close out this reading from this deck? Ooh, about to have all of them. Anything else? You want to give us one more card, please? Okay, so we actually got, I think, 3 of them. So, let's see what it says. We have the first one that came out. It says the number 8. It says cosmic gateway. It says insecurities, connection with others, and refocusing. Yeah, I definitely feel like you could be someone who's refocusing, especially with the 8 coming out. And then, the others, this one going with the flow. So you could be focused. You could be going with the flow, focusing on your insecurities if, that's something you're dealing with. Maybe even connected with others, but you're refocusing. You're refocusing your attention. You're not letting this affect you with this King of Swords energy because you're in control. All right, so that was number 8, and then we got these other 2. It talks about 14 energy medicine. It says sensuality, devotion, celestial fertility, and deep rest. So yeah, you could be you know focusing on yourself, or refocusing on yourself using some kind of energy medicine or celestial fertility. You could be also doing some kind of deep rest, your devotion, or you're devoted to yourself. But you could be someone who's very sensual or in your sensuality, and that probably is why you could be drawing a lot of attention, or people trying to say this, that, and whatever. And the last card that came out was number 18. It says language of the light. It says rediscovery, humble wanderer, and communication. So yeah, you could definitely be someone who's you're refocusing, you're rediscovering yourself. You're humble. You could be communicating with spirit. I see a dolphin on this card. You could be focusing more on your spirituality. Um, but you could be coming off as someone who's very sensual to people, or yeah, it could be drawing a lot of people. Like, you're not expecting it to be like that, but people could be drawn to you because they know that you're not paying them no attention. You working on yourself. They could be trying to put out all this negative narrative about whatever, but you're not. That's not what you're entertaining. You're trying to work on yourself, and that takes one day at a time. It doesn't happen overnight. And like I said in the beginning, everybody has their stuff that they need to work on, or their faults, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so this is gonna be, I feel like this is gonna be the end of the reading for this topic. And so I'm going to read the outro. It says, all right, we're at the end of this video, and if you are to the end with me, it's highly appreciated. Thank you. If you want to like the video, you're more than welcome to, and watch any of the other videos that are currently uploaded on my channel. It says also, if you do want to, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel, Marie Diaries, because one, I don't bite. Two, it's free to see any way you look at it, costing you nothing. And plus, what YouTube channel doesn't want new subscribers on their channel? I will continue to upload videos to my channel at my time and discretion when I see fit to. Until then, you could go and watch and like any of the current uploaded videos. If not, thanks again for the amount of time you already spent on my channel. See you later until the next video. Marie Diaries. All right, so this is gonna be the end of the video. Yeah, I'll see you later.